What's going on, guys? Acting Relic here, and I'm actually doing post-commentary work on this one. So this is part 6 of the Daedric questline, House of Horrors. This one is around the Daedric Prince Molag Bal.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here.
What am I trying to say here? Most of what I talked about around Molag Bal I discuss in the second half of this video, which is actually not post-commentary. I actually had something recorded for it, but we're gonna wander around this house with this agent of Stendarr, searching for some evil force. I believe, I don't know if it's this house, but there is, maybe it's another house in Markarth, but there is a small, Pac-Man reference in the house, where there is a wedge of cheese. There's a wheel of cheese with one wedge missing.
See if you can get it open.
And I'm actually trying to see if that is the wedge of cheese up there, but no, that is a full wheel of cheese. And actually what it is a wheel of cheese that looks kind of like Pac-Man eating smaller. I believe it's actually eating coins, kind of like the power pellets.
He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
So it seems the Daedric Prince wants us to take out this agent of Stendarr. And he also likes to have fun with stacking the chairs.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
As you can see, I'm trying to carry way too much stuff on myself, so I'm jumping all over the goddamn place.
Kill him. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. Daedra has us. It's you or me.
There we go. So somehow I missed the kill animation there, but it
Your
was
reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Now, what I really should have done is place the ebony mace there in his possession so that I could move around. And now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I could have easily dropped those dragon bones. But for some reason I don't feel like doing so. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing anyways? So while this is going on, I'll say that I've been looking into some other things to do for my channel, and obviously I'm doing the Dark Souls 1 thing, which I will be getting back to, but as I said actually in my Blackouts video, for some reason Elgato doesn't want to respect my blue snowball anymore, so I have to run Audacity at the same time, which is actually a good practice because it allows me to integrate audio and visual footage together.
Into the bowels.
Alright then. So I'm doing that. I'm going to finish off Skyrim. I actually recently finished all the mage and companion guild quests. So I'm going to finish off the Daedric ones. I'm going to finish off the 4 main quest lines. And then I'm going to do something a little different instead of doing the DLCs right afterwards. I had an idea that I want to follow up on, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. And I've also been looking at some Grand Theft Auto 5 stuff, just because I think it will be fun.
Molag Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak.
And for some reason I'm taking my time here, probably because I'm looking at my guidebook. Come on, make your choice. This is the one problem doing post commentary. You get to see all the problems that you have on your run through.
It's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came.
So it's interesting having done Boethia first.
Revenge? No. I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing. Captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Alright then, so I guess I'm off to fetch a priest. And I'm going to slowly walk out of here, so I believe I cut off here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Acting Rogue backplay. More Skyrim, finally, after some time I've got a decent amount of assignments done. Do a bit of work. I'm gonna record a bunch of stuff today, try and see how many Daedric quests. If I don't talk, it's been a rather busy. Hell, did I jump out of one of my course labs to come out of a 2-hour nap? Unable to function, and I believe somewhat strange, but
come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities.
I think I may have finally I may have finally understood the
Passions of late. Me
of hollowing
and my spells.
Dark Souls. The more and more you push yourself.
There's a tranquility in magic, though. I think.
Shut up.
Simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so.
Down all the way. Anyways, what I was saying was,
Need something?
The more and more you push, do stuff, be cognizant, the more strain it puts on yourself. And eventually you'll get to the point where your purpose that you're to execute becomes overridden by your physical decayed state. I.e., you become so exhausted. But like, just even look. Computer screen or trying to focus on the words there to try and all but impossible. But with all things like that, the greatest thing that you can learn is that while obviously there's medication, sickness, the best medication by far, you can go barely able to read to able to compose reasonable writing composition, meetings, whatever. That's what happened. I napped for 2 hours, ate, and then was able to complete one whole composition for an art assignment, and then one entire artist statement, and then study for economics. It's the power of rest. But when you do so, I often use music to fall asleep. That's not always the best. The best, in that sense. Well, I usually use pure dark. So, in that sense, the best combination is no sound and no light. Hi, dog. How are you? What is it like? No. No need for you to get. Apparently he's my pet now. Alright, so the one I'm working on right now is for the Mace of Molag Bal. Now, I want to talk about the Daedric principle. I can't exactly remember what he is the dragon principle. I think it's like deception or something. Anyways, he is the main villain for Elder Scrolls. That was my first point in telling me that this game was not great. Because here's the thing. When like Bethesda already bit the bullet on one of their best. I don't know if he is the best. He's a little cliche in his design. But anyways, they kind of bit the bullet on one of their top Mayrunes did. Well, it's the ultimate force of... Difficulty turned up? God. No, I don't. I'm just really out of practice. Anyways, but it was just this first inclination of, alright, you used up one of your best Daedric friends. Oblivion. In your next game you're gonna lesser. But personally, I really think that what should have happened is you had Daedric stuff off to the side, and the main focus of your story be on the conflict of the three alliances. Because that's actually much more interesting, because it's a fight to control the capital of Cyrodiil, which control the Empire, you control everything within it, its trade route, so on and so forth. That's actually a much more interesting story. Like political, ideological, everything in between. And it would have been interesting to see, could you if you wanted to change the history of Elder Scrolls and have a different nation or even just race come into command Cyrodiil, could you have a story where Cyrodiil is ruled over
Never should have come here.
It's full, but oh well. God, this. And I say that after playing. And yeah, like, you could have made that story much more interesting by having the main story of that game about just the conflict of the alliances, not and have the Daedric thing either non-existent or very off to the side. I don't know. Personally, I think the lore I remember playing, I put in many months before. Callback, but I put in a thing to play the beta of. And booting it up, it was like, okay, what can I expect? Like, how is this going? And granted, it was a beta. So it was obviously, and it's a beta for a Bethesda game. Bethesda games, when they release, have problems. Now, I don't think I ran into many crashes, but the game's quest system was the most broken thing, and I later saw that that was not very well fixed, because it's oriented in this weird way where, yes, it's a multiplayer Skyrim game, Elder Scrolls game, but that doesn't mean it's designed for having multiple people together. It's designed for people working together. Raids and fights like that. But beyond that, that's the only real thing that it's optimized. If, for example, if you quest together and your partner completes one part of that quest, you can't properly work together.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove, while he sits tied and helpless. Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you?
Let's see if this
The Dark Mistress sent you? Ha! Now tell me the one about the troll who gives gifts to good little boys and girls.
There's Santa Troll? Fuck it, I'll pay him.
Fine, I won't ask questions. Cut me loose. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Anyways, we're gonna head back to Markarth. Get this asshole caught. So I can get my mate. That's the one thing I respect Malbar. While his mace looked like Oblivion, it actually looks pretty cool in this game. And but I think it's pretty obvious that, well, I think on paper, Elder Scrolls Online, a really good concept, and hell, it sold a lot of us. It sold me to the point that I spent the hour or two online writing out a bio thing to get into a beta, and it took several months before add in for a bit. But things on, even though something's good on paper, it's gonna work. I don't know how it fares right. And I think the worst part about the game is that it has some of the worst monetizations.
Molag Bal, you think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
Got it.
I won't bend. I'll never submit.
You call that a swing? Limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
I won't surrender. Never should have come here. I won't surrender. No more. No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me?
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me?
Yes.
This guy's Shao Kahn.
Forsake
Your soul is mine.
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
No more. No. Get. No. Oh.
The Mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
All right. I think I'll pause here because the footage of me slowly walking out. This cavern is not. To watch